Gumbo stinks. I feel like I would throw up even from it.
That girl says she is not finna give her money to a luau. And I believe her because she got an accent, so I know she know what she talking about. Everybody who ate Tina Knowles gumbo.
Mama Tina, Beyonce's mother, is a luau after a lot of people have tried her gumbo and felt sick.
Mama Tina's gumbo. Ay, boo-boo. People are saying that Mama Tina is a luau, but are they telling y'all what a luau is?
In my prayer time, I last my night before last, in my prayer time, the Father wants me to get on to let you all know.
Just posted the report from the health department of the reason why the health department went to the Houston Rodeo and Carnival and shut Miss Tina's gumbo.
Witness a luau in action before, at close. A luau actually unalived my older sister.
Please, I don't have any time for any gossip now. Huh? Yes.
Look at you.
Money come fast like it's late for me. Why the blessings unpack like they safe for me? Why my dreams keep pulling up faithfully? Universe, why you acting like you in love with me? Why do I feel so alive? Like I'm right on time. Like the hard part ended and a good part started in my life. Why does it feel like my season? Like I'm finally breathing. Like everything I ever wanted is already meeting me up.
Mama Tina, Beyonce's mother, is a luau after a lot of people have tried her gumbo and felt sick. Now, there are multiple reasons why they could fall sick, because either the gumbo is bad, you're gonflé, or there's things in the gumbo that's making people sick. I don't necessarily think that she is evil or doing anything evil to the gumbo, but I do feel like the gumbo is real nasty, because she didn't follow the protocols of, regulations when it comes to preparing the food. And also maybe she put the food in the refrigerator too quickly, because sometimes as Haitians who eat a lot of sauce pois, honey, you have to wait until the sauce pois cool down to a level before you can put in the refrigerator, or else it will be bad the next day. Versus if you waited and put in the right temperature, then it will be good for a few days. So in my opinion, there's a lot of health regulations that were missing in this whole gumbo thing. But
The gumbo stinks. I feel like I would throw up even from it.
That girl says she is not finna give her money to a luau. And I believe her because she got an accent, so I know she know what she talking about. Everybody who ate Tina Knowles gumbo, this gumbo, the reason why y'all sick is because y'all don't know what the fuck she put in that damn gumbo. And see, if you know anything about luau, you know that they last for 101 days. The curse lasts for at least 101 days. That means whatever the fuck going on with y'all stomach right now, you finna feel that shit for the next 2, 3, 4 months. And what's crazy is that y'all ran out there to buy this gumbo just because Tina Knowles' name is behind it. Talking about, we might be eating human remains, but 16 to 18 hours to make gumbo. And yes, you do not eat gumbo. You don't cook gumbo in the heat. You just don't do that. Anybody who's cooked gumbo should know that. And why would a woman that's otherwise wealthy be out here selling $25 cups of gumbo? Do y'all even use y'all brain sometimes before y'all just run out here and try to, because y'all want to be a part of something?
Mama Tina's gumbo. Ay, boo-boo. People are saying that Mama Tina is a luau, but are they telling y'all what a luau is? A luau is a witch, and when I say witch, I'm not talking about the modern day love and light witches. I'm talking about shapeshifters, women who are wicked and inflict harm unto innocent people. Seeing this, now it makes sense why this video I duetted back in 2023 was getting so much traction. Lugaus are commonly known to turn into black cats to sneak into your home to do harm to your children. Luau is the term for witches in Haitian Creole. These women get their powers from dark sources, sometimes misunderstood because lugaus sometimes have to become a luau in order to protect themselves and their children. However, once they have that power, there's a certain urge that they cannot resist. Lugaus are not known to be good, but they will go to all length for their children in themselves. They become lugaus when there is no other ways. Women will become lugaus in order to give their children power, success, and to keep them protected from those who seek to harm them. But in return, lugaos harm other children and innocent people. Lugaos are always wicked. Sometimes the writing is on their face. When you see a woman age in a certain way, in the way that their face twists and turns into something that you can tell is off, that is a lugao. Without spiritual awareness, it isn't always easy to tell who is a lugao. But when a lugao is activated, their force is so tremendous, so strong, that it is hard to even walk past them. So just a little tip, if you're ever come into contact or even walk by a person and you can feel they have a very strong energy, a very stay away from that person type of energy, that person may just be a lugao, or for a male, a sorcier.
If you don't know who Tina is, this person, this is Beyonce's mom. What if one common thing that like her mom, her sister, and Beyonce, all three of them have in common? Witchcraft. Now that you are caught up, if you have not tried her gumbo, please don't. Save yourself. Don't follow a certain group. Don't follow a certain person who tells you, hey, listen, I'll try her gumbo. It's good. Go try it for yourself. No. Don't listen to her telling you, run and get her gumbo because it's good for your soul. Oh, it's not. It's not. I'm Haitian enough to know that you don't just go ahead and run and try someone's food because they tell you to. That's number one. She looks like the perfect description of a lugau. You know what a lugau is? I know. Because that's what we call them, you know, in my home country. I actually witnessed a lugau in action before, at close. A lugau actually unalived my older sister. That happened in my family. So I can spot one when I see one. I can see exactly what she's doing with that pot. I can tell you exactly what she's putting in that pot. That's why food critics are getting sick trying her food. You, who already tried her gumbo, is sitting at home right now sick. And like a lot of people right now are not falling for it because of creators like me. We're actually putting that stuff out there, catching up onto it, and letting you guys know what she's doing is a ritual. That's what you're a part of, a ritual. It's for her own good. You know, she's feeding off of you. That's why you getting sick. So if you have not tried it, and you watch this video, you can thank me for it. You can thank other creatives that are actually saying the same thing for it. Don't run and don't try it because you actually selling yourself. It's not just your buck. It's not just your dollar. You're selling a lot more to these people than just $1 or $25. Apparently, that's what how much the gumbo costs. So save yourself. Don't run. It's not good for your soul. Don't try it.
So this young man who just spoke, he's a Haitian guy. We've shared his video on my channel before. There was a story about his sister that basically turned into a zombie. She was unalived by someone and she was turned into a zombie. I don't know how, whether she ate something or whatever the case may be, but it has to do with lugaos in Haiti. So now, don't get me wrong, I do speak about the Beyoncés of them all, and I do believe that they do tap into some deep stuff, but there's no proof. I don't have no proof, so this is all legend. But I do believe that they do tap into some stuff. Do I believe that she did it to harm anyone or to unalive anyone? No. But maybe there's some stuff that has to be put in there. Maybe we have to get rid of something, so we have to put it in there. You know what I mean? Or we want to harness the energy of the people by have them pay attention to this instead of that. Maybe that's the reason, because we all never knew Miss Tina to be a pro at making gumbo. All of a sudden, she wants to make gumbo. So when he says that, you know what I mean, I understand what he means by that, because in the culture, in the Asian culture, whenever you need to feed, so for example, she did it to steer the energy somewhere else, right? Now everybody's talking about her instead of talking about her daughter, right? So anyways, when he says what he says about he knows what's in the pot and he knows what she's doing, I believe him, because this boy is very tapped in, all right? By watching his videos and what I know about like Haiti and everything that he described, he knows what he's saying. So anyways, so in our culture, in Haitian culture, whenever you want to feed the spirit, we call it nal faire un gumbo. We're going to do a gumbo. And how likely is it that she chose gumbo? And I understand, look, I understand she's from Louisiana, but she's not known for gumbos, for her famous gumbos. So for her to choose that dish as the dish to sell is very interesting, because that's what we call feeding the spirit, a gumbo. So when it comes to like the whole witch situation, I talk about this all the time, how like I believe the Beyoncés of them all, you know, her mother, her sister, they do tap into some dark stuff. Do they tap into some good stuff as well? I believe so as well, because they work with Yemaya. Yemaya is not all bad. They work with Oshun. Oshun is not all bad, right? And my thing is, my channel exists and this young man's channel exists to open your eyes to know what it is that you should and should not tap your energy into. Because at the end of the day, people are putting things in food that you eat, you know, because the thing is, whenever they're cooking, if their energy is not right, then the energy is going to transfer into the food. Or maybe your favorite cookie spot, your bakery stuff, maybe they put some stuff in the cookie so you can continue to come back. You know what I mean? Because sometimes you're addicted to something, you don't even know why you're addicted to it. All I'm saying. But my thing is, you just have to have discernment and pick what you're eating and what you're eating, because there's usually something that
Y'all, let me tell y'all something. Just last night, in my prayer time, not last night, the night before last, in my prayer time, the Father wants me to get on to let you all know about coming down to Houston, going to the rodeo, eating this gumbo, okay, by Beyonce's mama. Now, usually this is not my content. This is not, you know, my content. But he specifically wants me to give a message about eating this particular food. The message is, warn my children. They have been bewitched. They have been bewitched. He also let me know of several times where witches have come into my sleep and tried to feed me soups, sandwiches. One had a daiquiri, a swirl, tried to entice me in my sleep of something that I don't do anymore, drink alcohol. Y'all, this is real. Bewitching is real. Especially through food. Food, drinking, anything in your dreams. So the reason why he wanted me to let these people know, and guys, please share this video, especially to those who you know ate Mama Tina's gumbo. Okay? Please share the video. The enemy is playing dirty right now. He is trying to reap all of the souls possible before the end. You guys already see that we have, the war is here. If you go through Revelations, you will see where we are right now. Somewhere around chapter 5, 6, 7. You can follow the timeline, guys. So although we don't know the day or the hour, we can be wary of the season. He never said not to pay attention to the season. So back to the gumbo. He wants me to let you all know that because the enemy is playing tricky, he's playing dirty. This is a creature that has been around for thousands of years. So he understands how to maneuver and how to manipulate his way into the masses to have them bewitched. This was a planned bewitching. This lady, her mother, is a witch. As most of you all know, I am from New Orleans, Louisiana. Her daughter, Solange, bought a house 2 houses down from the Voodoo, the famous Marie Laveau Voodoo store, where they're still doing seances, all type of spells, okay, divination. At the back of this store, she has been spotted several times a week going into the store, going to the back of the store, not coming out for hours. Her mother has been spotted in the Voodoo store on Bourbon Street, in which the houses that she has purchased are 2 doors down from this actual shop. Y'all, this is no joke. The first thing that hit my spirit when I seen it, and no, I usually go to the rodeo. I always take my kids to the rodeo because the fair is just a good time. Everything is a good time. You have a good time with the kids. The petting zoo, everything, the food. But the first thing when I seen it on Channel 13, Houston News, selling gumbo, the first thing that hit my spirit, the witch has set up a food stand at the rodeo. The witch has set up a food stand at the rodeo. This has been planned. She is a high-ranking witch, high-ranking. Not low level. We're not talking about somebody playing with crystals, just trying to break their way in with a little bit of divination here and divination there. No, y'all, high ranking, which means she hears the demonic voice that tells her how to go forward to deceive the masses so that Satan can get the glory, or her religion can get the glory, which is Yoruba. And if you understand what Yoruba is, if you understand the culture, you understand what it is, then you know that they operate on a whole nother level when it comes to sacrifices, feeding the ancestors, but you're really feeding familiar spirits and demons. Incarnations, sleeping in graveyards, calling up the dead souls, calling up dead bodies so that another soul can take over the dead body. Y'all, this is real. But here we go, my people. Because you want to say, I met Beyoncé mama, because you want to say, oh, I tried the gumbo, even those who want to try it and then give reviews on TikTok, I would never put that food in my mouth. The first thing hit my spirit is, we will not be eating that food. Because I'm from the city of New Orleans, Louisiana, and it could be because I understand what that means to eat from people. We don't eat from everybody. I would never eat from a celebrity. Never. But my people want to have a name so bad, want to take a picture with somebody so bad,